Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What is good? What up, yo? What's good? Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as you enter in the building. I had a crazy experience this weekend. Well, not this weekend because it's not this week. I had a crazy experience. And really nothing jumped off this week other than Downloader coming back up. So I'm assuming they took care of that. Not only that, it's really been a quiet week. I heard a few things, as far as some individuals, but I don't like going down that path. But what up, though? What's good? It's good. What's good? It's about 75 here in Detroit. Supposed to be beautiful. Happy Father's Day to all you OG papas out there. Salute. I know you deserve your respect. So salute to you. This ain't no drinking. This is like Fago peach pop, so don't think it's a shot or nothing. But salute to y'all, man. Big weekend. I love Father's Day. I love as I got older, my kids started recognizing me because at first it was tough. Your kid to bring you in, give you a card, Happy Father's Day, and a pencil, a number 2 pencil for Father's Day, and you be like, oh man, in your head you be like, God damn. But after all, it's better to get something than nothing. But guess what? I used that number 2 pencil plenty of times. But so shout out to all the papas out there. Happy Father's Day to you. Hopefully you get you a nice meal or get taken out to dinner, to a movie, a ball game. Usually here in the city, you see a lot of fathers and their kids, they go to the ball game, baseball game or something like that, hang out. So, it's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool to be a papa. So happy Father's Day to everyone. Today's topic I want to talk about, beware of these cheap Android TV boxes because they are being very slick. Very slick. All right. And I'm going to show you a device that I got. The Dell law is in full effect though, but I am going to show you a device and they getting real slick with it. Very slick. Actually, I got 2 devices. Both of them going back though. Both of them going back. Not up to my standards. One is kind of glitchy, stuff like that. It'll work, but glitchy. If I give it to someone, the last thing I want is for someone to call me about a device that's just, not. Maybe they send me, and I don't know, because I looked at reviews and a lot of people said it was nice, but it is an older Android box. It could be refurbished or something like that, but it is on Amazon. Salute to everybody, man. Happy Father's Day to all the papas. Ladies, I would never ever say Happy Father's Day to y'all. It's already starting with a lot of my friends, women on Facebook saying, hey, Happy Father's Day to my mama Lisa or something like that. Nah, you would never get that from me. All right, you are a mother. You're going to stay a mother, but of course it is what it is. You can't control everybody. Before I get started, also, let me give a salute. Let me give a salute to Miss Teresa, always showing love to the platform early on PayPal. Early. And I haven't forgotten about you. I got to send you I'm going to try to, this show shouldn't be that long. So I'm going to try to send you an email, Miss Teresa. You know who you are. All right. You know who you are. I'm going to send you an email directly after to see if we can jump on because I need to see exactly what you're talking about. salute to everybody who sent me some emails on different topics to discuss. I will try to get those out, do a live show. Some of y'all missed the live show that I did on Wednesday, actually showing how to send files, using your PC wireless network and the wireless network, or your network period, just your network period. Send the file from your PC to your NVIDIA Shield. Like I said, pretty easy. If you follow it, you definitely get it. I could have did a dedicated video, but it is what it is. I think I do have a dedicated video, but I just wanted to do it live. What up, though? What's up, everybody? Salute to everybody. But today's topic, I do want to talk about. I can't stand these cheap Android boxes. For some, I even got some behind me. Over the years, like different companies, and some of these I paid with my own funds. All right. And a lot of these are older boxes, but pretty much the same. Um, when I talk about these Android boxes, this is an Android box. All right. Standard. It still works. If you power it up, it still works. You can still get it going. But like I said, I would never. It's to the point I stopped using, some of these Android boxes, regular Android boxes, but they have been getting very slick with some of these devices. Again, you see some of these still out there on the market, just to show you, USB 3.0, all of that stuff with the IR remote, everything up in here. The thing about it is some of them are not up to par. All right. Some of them are not up to par. Here's another one. Android TV box, right? And this probably is about 3 years old. I got a whole gang of these boxes, right? Again, I paid for a few of them. All right. Paid for a few of them, but they just never left. All right. I'm never going to use them. I'm trying to see what I can do. Might just toss them. I haven't decided what I was going to do. I do want to donate. Just maybe somebody, can use it at the Salvation Army or something like that. Quite a, it, I don't know. I'm gonna decide. Here's another one. And one thing about these little cheap Android boxes, some of them come good, some of them don't. A lot of them gonna just give you the bare minimum. Really, when you're using Wi-Fi, stuff like that. Some of y'all remember this. This was a nice little box right here. This H96 Mini. All right, 3.0 USB. This one was real nice. This is the one that I actually gave to my little nieces before I switched them over. They no longer use this one. I gave them something because of course people want Disney, and a lot of these boxes don't give you the 4K option when you're using those Disney, Netflix, and stuff like that. So every box I showed you so far will only show like Amazon and Amazon, Disney, Netflix, and standard definition. You will not get, no 4K or compressed 4K on any of them apps, right? So it won't look as good on your new television or nothing like that. So it's just regular, just an application, and it will look the same what we was looking at like 10 years ago, that type of image. But what they're doing, they are getting very slick. I don't know if y'all know about it, but you heard me say in the past, get you one that has a good firmware a notable, a very popular firmware, such as Android TV, Google, Amazon operating system, whether you're using the Apple TV 4K. Either one of them are pretty good, but they have been getting very, 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 slick. And so, one is I'm about to get ready to show you right here. I picked up this box right here. You can get this on what is this? Amazon. All right. I think it was roughly like 40 bucks. All right. And it does give you capabilities, right? But let me show you exactly what it is. Um, very sluggish. All right. As you see, you know, look like your like typical little Android, cheap Android TV box, right? Very, very small, fits in your hand. Uh Probably roughly around the same size as the on TV. But what they did, right, what these companies are doing, they are flashing these devices and they're putting Android TV OS on here. All right. And so if you look in the back, you'll see the screen. It is running Android TV OS, but it is a very cheap model. All right. Very cheap model, which I don't care anything about. You know, um, don't really know this brand, but of course, you get the orange box similar to what Amazon Fire TV Stick, but it's very, very like to me, it's just a little cheap plastic box. But when I tell you this bad boy is sluggish, it is very, very sluggish. Included in this box, they do give you a Bluetooth remote control. All right, let me show you it. But and they're just getting very, very slick, and you have to be careful with who you're dealing with these devices. These are the very old remote controls. All right, very old. This is like Me Box old. This right here. As a matter of fact, I should do. I know my Me Box. This is this is basically the same remote as the Me Box. This is very, very old. Very, very old. But I wasn't mad because I'm like, okay, I can get a nice little a device, uh, that doesn't have Google TV, because Google TV, when you sign out of it, and this is what I hate about Google TV, when you sign out of it, it wants to erase everything on that device. Unlike devices with Android TV, you can put your applications on Android TV operating system devices, and you can sign out of it and give it to somebody, and they can sign in, and the applications will be there. Well, with Google TV, as we know, devices that are running Google TV, such as the On Box, right? Running Google TV, we already know what it is. Once you sign out, it basically factory resets the device, which I do not, and I repeat, do not like. I'm trying to see. I know I got a ready-made device already. Where you at? Oh, dang. It's right here in front of me. All right. So check this out. As everybody knows, these are the newer remote controls, right? These are very, very new. These are the very older remote controls that been out for years. Now, this device is just like two different devices, right? One is square, but it's roughly, one is very, very square. They roughly around the same size. It's just a little bit thicker than the on device. But they're doing these devices where they are adding operating system like Android TV OS, whether it's 10, 11. Now you have some of them running Android 12. And so it's a generic device that's running the operating system. And look, if you do your research, you can buy one of these little cheap Android boxes and flash. I done it. I've been on websites. They done put me on websites where I have flashed some of these Android TV boxes back in my heyday when it was fun to do so, and went from there. But it's a shame how sluggish this device is. It is terrible. I'm talking about terrible. And don't get caught up in the hype. I'm here to save you. If you're going to get you a device, listen, I know everybody want to hustle. I understand that. A lot of us, that's what we do. But you might as well, with the time and effort, and you don't want your phone to be ringing off the hook. Hey man, my box is sluggish. You can change all the settings and everything, but it still runs sluggish. It's very slow. You could just tell something is not correct on it. I thought I was gonna like this device, and I'm like, shoot, $40, that's not bad. Even though they got, you can get the on device for $20 and stuff like that. You can get Fire Sticks from between 30 and 35. You can sometimes catch, Chromecast with Google TV for $40. But the thing is, you want to try something new, something, a newer device that's capable of being plugged into your network without using extra cords and things like that. And I thought this would be the one until I got my hands on it. And I'm telling you, and it is on Amazon. It's on Amazon, but I'm telling you not to waste your time. Because a lot of these devices are flashing. They are flashing the device with Android TV OS. And, you can watch some 4K content. All right. Some, not all, but some applications will work on it. They might do Netflix, they might do Disney, but Amazon Prime Video, you can't get 4K content on that. And so it's just a very, very bad situation when it comes to me. Let me make sure I took the batteries out. What is up? What is up? What is up? Sorry not to acknowledge y'all. What is up? What is good? Again, don't forget to smack that thumbs up, because YouTube doing your boy wrong. They used to push me out there. I don't know. I made somebody mad or something. I don't know. I guess because I don't do dedicated videos, they be like, look, you just want to do live shows. We get it. It's easy just to click the button and go live. But we need you to get to work. Do dedicated videos. Edit your videos. Yeah, we know you got a full-time job. We know you got your kids, and so I'm not getting pushed like I used to. It used to be a time where they promote me, and now it's not. So I don't know if I'm going to do some dedicated videos, but I don't know if it's ever going to get that deep anymore, because streaming is just becoming, it's like space. It's really nothing. You got to wait for something to really happen, a drop. Everybody is rotating and doing the same thing in my eyes, and this is not a shot to any creator out there. I don't see much. I don't. Everybody, when something happened, everybody on the same thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not hating on it, but when you got 20 creators saying the same thing, when unless something major happen, and we might get something major 4 or 5 times a year. Other than that, it's just rotation. That's pretty much what it is. What up, though? What up, though? But again, You can find this, and let me pull it up right quick. Let's see if they disappeared off of Amazon, which I don't think they have. But this is going back. I'm gonna tell you, it's not even worthy of me plugging it up. I guess I could plug it up, but it's not worthy of me. And they don't went up $5. I got it for $39.99. They don't went up to 45, $44.95. So let me do this right quick. So I can share my screen. What up, though? Big salute to Mr. Teresa. What up, though? What's good? Thank you for the donation. Let me present this to y'all. Let me share my screen, entire screen. Here it is right here. This is it right here. All right, so as you see, this is the device right here. This is everything comes with, this is everything right here. And this is where they get you at right here. They get you with this up there. Oh, we got this, we got that. Is running Android TV. But if you notice, look how they trick us. I want y'all to really pay attention. What is this right here? NVIDIA games, which I did not catch until yesterday. Why are they tricking us? They caught me. And I was looking at it. I was like, hold up. What is this? And I see NVIDIA games. This is an NVIDIA shield. So they took this picture from the NVIDIA shield and they make it come across like this. All right. Again, this is the device right here. All right. This is it right here. And it's definitely going back. It's definitely going back. And this is everything that's inside of the box. They give you an American plug. So they was even, if you look at it, they didn't even want to change the plug. So they basically just copy a picture and put it over here. But this right here is basically the same remote from the Mi Box. The Mi Box has been out for years. Years. Nothing spectacular back here. And again, I'm thinking, all right, I can get it. Look, remotes don't make me or break me. But I was like, let me just see. But this is how they do us right here, guys. Yep. This is it right here. All right. And again, to take and do this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me see who all in the building. All right. After y'all saw that. Pieces say true, but guess what? The new On 2023 version from Walmart that is as cheap as it get for Android box, but guess what? It outperforms its price tag multiple times over, for real. Yes, it does, and that's because it's backed by a major, distributor, which is Walmart. So Walmart, even though Walmart, I don't think they're going to put out any type of these other cheap boxes that they got quality to it. Even though it's a cheap device, there is quality. What up, Biggs? What up, Superfly? What's good? LY, what up, though? What up, though? Dave in the building. What up, though? Huff, what up, though? What is good? What is good? Ian say, yo, Dale, the Formula Z8s are nice. Had it playing for 2 days straight. Not one sticking or nothing like other devices I have. The Z11 Pro, really, really great device. I love the Z11 Pro. from Formula. The Z8, I think the Z8 is from like 4 or 5 years ago, somewhere around there, maybe anywhere between 3 and 5 years ago. I think it did its purpose. It did its job. I'm not gonna lie. But if I had to choose the two, I would definitely go with that Z11 Pro, which you know, I already have it. You know, I have that. So definitely, I love that right there. Uh, that Z11 Pro is nice. It's definitely faster than the Z8, but you can make your money with the Z8 as well because of everything it does. Yes. Josh asked me, say, yo, Dale, how do you like the new on device so far? It's solid, Josh. It's nice. It's very, I mean, it works. It gets the job done. It's not your most powerful device, but it's not really meant, um, it's not really meant for that purpose, really. Honestly, it's really for people, uh, you know, who just want to stream some content. But if you're trying to do some heavy things on there, then, I would tell you probably get a device that's a little bit more powerful, but it works. It definitely works. It's pretty solid though. I like it. I got quite a few of them over here. What up though, Huff? What's good? Say drinking at 7, and last time you did that, you fell asleep in the chair. No, I'm drinking pop. Pop, yeah, hey, Dave, I'm only doing pop. I can't do that drinking, man. What up, Super Dale? What up, though, Mike? Mike, what's up? Lady Sun got to say, yo, happy Father's Day to all the men in the house. Absolutely. QC in the building. Harry say, yo, Springfield, Massachusetts, watching. What up, though? What up, though, Harry? Van in the building. What up, though? Real is in the building. What up, though? Show Enough is in there. What up, though? Yeah, that first device, yeah. It's so tiny, though. You say I could donate to you? What's up, Terry? I'm waiting for you to donate to me first. What up, though, Just G? Rose in the building. What up, though? What up, though? He say, yo, can you talk or explain faster, please? Time is gold, bro. Phil, I don't know honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about, but we'll move on. Because you talk, go faster. What you want me to go faster in? I'm not sure, my friend. I'm not sure. What up, though, Will? What's good? Thunder in the building. What up, though? Do you have a video on how to flash drive? Hold up. I just lost it. It just went up. There we go. Do you have a video on how to use a flash drive on the 3rd gen Fire Cube? No, I do not have that video, but yeah, that's something we can work on right here. We can definitely work on it. Mac in the building. What up, though, Mac? What's good? You say my biggest disappointment was the TiVo. What, the TiVo Stream 4K? That bad boy still work. If you talking about that one, Miss Octavia. What up, TR Dub? What's good with you? Will say happy Father's Day, fellas. That's right. That's what's good. Father's Day weekend. What's up, Top Cat? Big salute. What's up, Top Cat? Thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, we'll get into this because I've been talking about this, like, really no one has really dug deep into this because I think it's because it's really no different. It just got a few extra features. It's really no different from like the 2nd gen or even the 1st gen. It just got a few bells and whistles that everybody like, that some people like. But we need to dig into that. I agree with you, Mr. 16 on that. Maybe we can do that on the Monday show. Yes, TiVo is controlling because you got to go to their website to activate it and all that stuff. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Yes, I agree with that. But once you get through that, TiVos are very, very nice. TiVos are beautiful. For some people who may not know, I can show you what Miss Octavia is talking about. TiVo right here, stream 4K. This is it right here. This device right here. This device right here. This is the TiVo Stream 4K. Very, very nice device. I think the TiVo Stream 4K has the best remote ever. I'm trying to see. I thought I had one. Or maybe I sold it. I know I got another stream. Matter of fact, I know I got one. I got another Stream 4K. Let me look and see. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's the old Fire Stick. Oh, here it is right here. I think the Stream 4K has the best remote. Man, god dang. Man, y'all won't believe this. Man, oh man. I got what, 1, 2? Man, I got, boy, I tell you. And I got some remotes. All of them fell out. Man, I got like 5. Let me tell you, this is what be going on right with me, and I really need to get out of this. Honestly, this is what I really. Let me remove this right quick. Look, 1 TiVo, 2 TiVos, 3 TiVos. And listen, usually I get my stuff early, and when the next best thing come, I sit these to the side. 4 TiVos. 5 freaking TiVos. Look at that. 5 freaking TiVos. And the thing about it, I got them right, and I don't know, something major must have happened. Something major happened. And I went to the next device. Instead of getting rid of these first, I went to the next device. And that'd be my thing. Like I try to build up that way. I'm not one of the ones that get caught needing the order. But yeah, I really need to get rid of those right there. The remotes is somewhere in these boxes and stuff like that. So it's crazy. I saw something flash up here. What's up, Daryl? Miss Billy, she said, Happy Father's Day, Superdell, and all the men in the chat. Big salute, big salute. Thank you, Miss Billy. Thank you for the donation and always showing me love. Always showing me love. That's a queen right there. Miss Billy, what's up? Tell Chuck I say what's up. That's what's good. Who else we got? Also, guys, so look, basically what I'm also saying, very, very nice device. If you get one, if you in a jam where you need a device, you can always go to Amazon. Amazon usually deliver these the same day or the very next day. But like Miss Octavia said, when you setting these up, you got to go to TiVo, activate the device, and then you can go on about your business and do everything. But like I said, I believe that little peanut remote control is so nice. And it's Bluetooth, everything. But again, you just got to, I wish they just eliminate that. If they was to eliminate that, I don't know. That'd be a good debate. If they was to eliminate, if they were to eliminate to going and to activate the device, going to TiVo.com/stream 4K, wherever it is. I wonder which device would you use? Would you use this? Would you use the on box, right? Or would you use the Amazon Fire TV stick? Because, you know, at the end of the day, we got to all pretty much sign in to the device. It's just that with TiVo, you got to double sign in. You got to go over there to TiVo, log in, do whatever your username, password, or create one, and then activate the device. And then you got to go over here and to set it up to get Google Play and everything working. You know, you got to sign in before you can even get to the home page. All right, so you got to sign in. You got to sign in. Salute, Miss Billy. That's our queen right there. That is our queen. Top Cat sent me another. Hey, Top Cat, thank you, baby. Thank you. You still got to come on to the show, too. I know we were supposed to hook up like months ago. Just let me know whenever you're ready, and I'll get you on here, Top Cat. I will get you on here. Definitely. And go from there. But thank you, Top Cat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Big salute to you. But this device right here, I don't know. I can use, like I said, I love Android TV OS. I mean, I like Google TV. Again, I don't like, all of them got their pros and cons, right? Every last one of them. Google TV definitely need to fix, what they're doing. If I sign out, if I want to give it to somebody, I shouldn't have to factory reset. Let me just sign out. It's crazy how they do that. It's definitely crazy. What's up, Miss Gail? What's good, baby? Hope all is well. But again, devices like this, you could definitely get your hustle on. You could do your thing. It's a nice device. Very, very nice. And it gets the job done, just like on Walmart boxes and like Amazon. You could definitely get it going. And you see, they overnight this bad boy, and it's only $30. If you look at it right there, it's only $30. It's only $30, but again, I like it. And as you saw, I got 5 of them boys. I don't know what came out. Maybe the on boxes came out, and shoot, I was doing that, knocking them out. I think that's what happened. I got so frustrated with having to go to TiVo, their website, and I started using the on boxes. So that's pretty much how it went. But anyway, guys, do not get this device. Don't even waste your time. Let it go. I don't think it's worth it. Again, maybe I should plug it up. That way y'all can see it. Would y'all like to see it? I mean, it got an application on here that's real crappy for your IPTV. If y'all want to see it, I will plug it back up. But, other than that, I can show you another device that I got that I think back in this day, to me, I just think it's, it's not, to me, I don't think it'll work for me because it's and again, this one I like because it does run Android TV. What up, girls? Hey, Dale, the Flash is in theaters. I know. I'm going tomorrow. I might even go tonight. I might get my boys and say, let's go. Let's roll. Sneak some snacks in there, and we can go. I've been sitting the last couple of times I went to the show. As y'all see, I always post pictures and everything, right? I get the VIP seats. Man, ain't nothing like having that table right there. You can put all your little snack and food right there. Everything. You got your cup holder. You got your warm, your warm and cold. So if you're a little chilly, you can lean back and got the the chair warmer and everything. That bad boy get hot. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to see Flash either tonight or tomorrow, either one. If I go tonight, you know I'm gonna post the picture. Is it like Lee TV? I don't know. I don't know what Lee TV box is, Miss Octavia. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what that one does. Say I love them TiVos. I be getting my hustle on. Hey, I was killing that TiVo. Nobody listen, no one ever came back and said anything. Now during the last little stretch, I think I had like 2 or 3 people who had issues with the device on the first generation of them on boxes. I didn't have any problems until like the last probably like 2 or 3 months ago when people were like, yeah, it lost sound. You say, yeah, I want to go as well, sneak in a few. Hey, you can't do that here, boy. They be on us here. Hey, Judge G say, yeah, we'll take your word for it. We don't need to see no crappy box. Yeah, do not get this box right here, guys. Leave it alone. Don't even worry about it. And they try to sell you with that My TV. That My TV app is very, very similar to what Formula use. I'm trying to see if I got one of the newer Formula boxes over here. I don't see it. I don't see one of my newer Formula boxes. Basically, what Formula runs is My TV online. They run that. Nope. I thought I had it might be over there on the shelf. Yep, it might be over there on the shelf because I don't see it on this table over here. And look, here go the Me box right here. This is the Me box. The Me box is a old device. Look, it works, but I never really cared about it. And this is the remote control. Very, very similar to that old cheap little. And look, if I'm hold up, let me see something. And this bad boy did it have a voice search on here? Crazy old box. This bad boy don't even have, oh yes it do. It got a mic on it. All right. Yeah, I'm about to say, man, it don't even have a mic on there. But yeah, it got a mic on there. But very, very similar to the Me box. But the Me box was a little shaky with me though. And then what crushed the Me box, the NVIDIA Shield. The NVIDIA Shield crushed that bad boy. But I still got the sleeve to this bad boy and everything. I used it for a minute just to check it out. I used it for a minute. But other than that, it is what it is. Because I love a great experience. That's what it comes down to me, man. If I don't have a great experience, I can't use you. I definitely got to learn how to, run out of inventory, use your inventory first before I go to the next best thing. What up, Big B73 says, question, what up, though? I just saw another question. Buck says, is there a workaround to sign in with Google TV? I have not found a workaround with it. Only thing you're gonna have to do is what I would suggest that you do. Create a generic Gmail account, email, not your own. I don't put my personal email that I'll be using on Google. I don't sign into that, but I did create a generic email, and that way when I sign into it, even if I give it to somebody, it's up under that generic email, and there you have it right there. So there is not a workaround. I know if I'm not mistaken, back in the day, back some months ago, I can't remember who it was, but they were saying, yeah, you can get around it. but then they said they did an update and now you can't get around it. So sorry about that, Buck. Uno say, yo, on the box, the 4K, the ON 4K, is good, but it's not as good as the Fire TV 4K and 4K Max. I recommend, I still recommend the Fire Stick, but it's nice to have on box as an alternative. Uno, what's the difference between? What's the difference? You got Walmart versus Amazon. To me, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really see a big difference in them because both of them are a great device. So what Uno is talking about, he's talking about this right here. Basically, an on box versus the Amazon Fire TV 4K. I don't like the 4K Max because the icons, not all the icons pop up, but here it is right here. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, and everybody have their personal opinion. I think I can go either way with these right here. Both of them not super powerful, but both of them will get the job done. Where if you want to watch some of your mainstream applications in 4K, both of these devices will allow. To me, in my opinion, and like I say, everybody had their personal preference. With these two devices, you can go either way, in my opinion. I think you can go either way with these right here. You can go either way. But everybody has a different purpose, I can see, I know some dedicated Fire TV stick guys. They don't use nothing but Fire TV sticks. I know some people like me. Whatever is the mainstream hottest thing around, that's what they're using. And of course, that's why I got stuck with I have all them with some things, them TiVos. But I think uh you know, when I'm giving somebody a device, you know, uh, they just want to watch it. The average person just want to watch, remember years ago, if somebody come to me with specifics, you know, then I can cater to them needs. But I'm not going to just give somebody, I'm gonna go with whatever I make the most profit with, So if I can get a Fire TV stick for and salute to Miss Billy, big salute to Miss Billy, who gave that gem over there on Whoop, the Fire TV sticks for 4K for $16.99. But that's pretty how much I use. But now one of my people say, hey man, listen, I got a brand new TV, I got this type of setup, my audio, this and that. Then I can say, all right, I can give them a device and then, and then go from there, because some people are serious about the quality of their work. So yeah. There was a brand of streaming devices. That that was under the name My Geek Up, but I think it was under Buzz TV brand. If I'm not mistaken, Daryl, it used to. I know My Geek Up, Buzz TV. I think they worked. They was kind of similar because you had Formula and Dreamlink. Dreamlink was pretty much the same device. I think you're absolutely correct. If I'm not mistaken, I think you're correct. A lot of people don't have an Amazon account, so that's why I like them on TiVo. Absolutely, and I agree with that too. With the Amazon devices, of course, I'm not gonna leave an Amazon device up under no name of mine. But when I do program one, I sign out of it, and then when they get it, they can sign in, and I can walk them through how to add the apps up there, and then go from there. So yeah. Yup. So that's the only thing about Amazon. You can sign up, sign out of it. So that's a good one. But you do have to have an Amazon account with it. So yes. With like Android TV OS, you can sign out and give it to somebody, and they don't even have to sign in to use the applications, unless they, they want to use one of the mainstreams, stuff like that. Uno says the HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision is noticeable difference to me, and the processor is better on the Fire Stick also. So navigating is smoother in my personal testing. Yeah, but that's why I thought you were talking about like as far, but you a veteran, Uno. Like I'm a veteran. Like Miss Billy is a veteran. Miss Octavia is a veteran. You got Soul Bro as a veteran. You got a lot of us. Guns is a veteran. A lot of us are veterans, so we kind of know exactly what we want, right? We know what we want, and show enough. You can add show enough, Vincent. All of us have special needs, so we're gonna use special devices. But as far as giving it to someone, we can care less who we giving it to, because usually that client will come to us and say, "Listen, I got a 75-inch Hisense U8 U8H television. I got a Vizio Elevate." So this person is really particular about their sound and their video quality. So I may not go with like a lower end, because them are people, they want a solid device that cater to the needs. And so yes, you can still give them a Fire Stick. You can give them on, but then you can also offer other options to them, like, hey man, there's another device you can get. There's a couple devices you can get, depending on your wants and needs. Possibly move them up to like a Zadu, an NVIDIA Shield, something that will cater to their needs that they are wanting. But yeah, we're veterans. We know what we like. We're not going to go and get one of these, right? Uno, I know you're not going to go and just get one of these. You're going to be like, man, I'm not putting that junk on my television. You're going to go and get something because we're veterans in the game. So yes, yeah, for you, of course, but for anybody else, like people, they be like, hey, Dale, can you set me up a device? Yeah. I don't know what they have, and I'm not going to ask them, but I have had some people come to me and say, hey, man, this is my setup. And I done set up probably about 4, 5, 6, 7 NVIDIA Shields, because people knew exactly what they wanted. Like, hey, this is this. I'm a gamer. I just need the best. I don't want nothing. I don't need no Fire Stick. I want the best. All right. Yeah, there's a device called the NVIDIA Shield. Now, I can go and get it, or you can go and get it. If I go and get it, this is the price. If you go and get it, here's the price for setting it up and stuff like that. So, yeah, we know what we want. But for everybody else, yeah. Uno say, yo, neither Fire Stick on is the best thing out there. There are much better devices out there with better processor, more RAM. But it just comes down to personal preference. That's what I believe. In my theory, I'm telling you, you got some people that think Fire TV sticks are the greatest thing. They don't care about an NVIDIA Shield or anything. So what we have to sit back and do, this is what we have to do, Uno. We just have to cater to our needs. and whatever you like is what you like. What I like is what I like. And what people don't care. I'm telling you. And Uno, we've been doing this a long time. I guarantee that if you give somebody a Fire Stick, they're going to enjoy it. If you set up one of these, they're going to enjoy it. Even if you even go as far as setting up one of these, your people going to enjoy it, because they're not looking at the processor and all of that. They just want a quality picture where they can listen and hear. Not too many people know, I'm telling you, the average consumer, out here don't care about HDR10. They don't care about HDR10 Plus. They don't care. If that's the case, if they cared, they wouldn't be out here buying these cheap Insignia television, 75, 85-inch Insignia TV for $400, right? They would not be doing that. People do not care. I done went up in Best Buy. I done went up in Best Buy and saw people, ooh, I'm gonna get a Roku. And you be like, why are you getting a Roku? You can get that plus this, using it. They don't care. You just have people, they listen, I came up on Roku, that's all I want. And they just don't know. That's just how it is. They just really don't know. And so that's why I say what I say. People don't care about processing and nothing like that. They just don't want a device that's sluggish. If it's a little slow, they will work with it and keep it going. So it's just personal preference. We're veterans, but the average person who you're dealing with is not a veteran. Right? Is not a veteran. They just want to be able to see some movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. That's all it is. Fred say if they want to hook up to a media room with surround, I never recommend a Fire Stick. I will always go with a Shield in those cases. I agree with you 1,000% because that's somebody who know. And just like I was saying, Fred, before I got to you, that's somebody who knows. They know media content. So I wouldn't even give them that. I wouldn't sell them. I would go with more quality equipment. Really, if they got a media room. Now, yes, can they use this? Absolutely, they can use this. But I would probably more cater them to like devices like this, or maybe a device like this. The NVIDIA Shield. I would go either of those routes, even though we know we can get away with those two, a Fire Stick or an on box. But somebody who put that quality into a room, I would not suggest, a on box or a Fire Stick, unless that's just what they want. Unless that's what they want. If that's what they want, but usually those people who have the media rooms, them home theater rooms, they either gonna go with a Zadu, they're gonna go with an NVIDIA Shield or Apple TV. Those are the ones. And nowadays, when you're looking at it, there are two things. Well, I'm gonna say there are three brands that they're using, but the most two brands are Apple TV 4K and NVIDIA Shield. And now people are recognizing within these last 2-3 years, Zadu boxes. They're recognizing, oh shoot, I can do my own. I can do this. I can set this up this way. Oh, for real? So, not to say that Zadu would catch an NVIDIA Shield, because I think Apple TV 4Ks are way outselling NVIDIA Shield. That's just my opinion. I think NVIDIA Shield has slowed down because everybody has one. And with so many options out here now, my second or third TV doesn't need an NVIDIA Shield. Or you may get one for the bedroom, you may get one for the living room. But then your chill room, your one spot where you just go and chill, that might have a cheaper device on it. You may not go out and get that. Something, you might get another option. It's not today's time. If this was 4 or 5 years ago, yes, it would be NVIDIA Shield, and that's it. Because remember, just over the past year and a half, we have found out we can cut the cord with Apple TV 4K. Remember, it was all about what? Android. Well, we found out that we can cut the cord using an Apple TV 4K. You just might have to spend a couple coins extra, but it's all good. It is all good. Just G. He said, yo, big salute to Just G. Say, hey, even though I've been around for a minute, the fact that you cater to the newbies and the vets make you stand above the rest. Hey, Just G, salute. Thank you for the donation. And that's what it's about, because even a vet can get taught, right? And I've never been that type of guy that sat back and I know everything, because I don't know everything. Some things I don't went to some channels and be like, what? You can? And this would be a person, a young lady or a man that just started, and they, they just like, oh, you could do that. I didn't know that. Nobody ever brought that up. And so, but I love catering to the newbies, because us vets, right, we get stuck in our ways. Once we get to this height, and unless they come out with something even better, then we're there. But the newbies, they have to, crawl before they walk. They might think that the On is the greatest device in the world. I've been there. Until you get an NVIDIA Shield or you get an Apple TV. I thought the NVIDIA Shield was like reign supreme. And then when I got that Apple TV 4K, the whole house changed. The whole house changed. Every television went, except for down here, every television went Apple TV, Apple TV, Apple TV. And the thing about it, as y'all know, Chris caught on to the Apple TV way better than he caught on with the NVIDIA Shield. Because with the NVIDIA Shield, you got so much is right there compared to just having this one box and you got your applications right there. Even though you can set it up, it's still a lot of things on your screen. But as you know, Chris, he'll figure it out. That cat to get a remote, and once he figure it out, he remember it like that, and he run that bad boy just as good as me. But yeah, I mean, but the whole goal is to get everybody up here. But I know every day I'm getting people subscribing. They're new. They send emails and, hey, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do that? So that's what's up. That we can all come together and give a good point. Whether you're a newbie or you're a veteran. But true leaders will learn from anybody. True leaders will learn from anybody. We ain't got to sit back and, think that we can outdo this person. Because honestly, I'm not like that. I got all of these devices in my home. Not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say that. It's been people. I done heard some things on some shows where people said they had things but never mentioned it until after I said I got it and showed it off or anything. Never said it, But did I go and attack them? Absolutely not. All right. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but they never presented it. They never presented it. And it's all good. It's all good. So I'm learning. And look, it took me to humble myself once I found out about the Apple TV 4K. I went over. No, who was that? Somebody actually, because remember, I bought the Apple TV 4K and I was like, oh man, this is not good. And one of the subscribers, I can't remember who it was like, damn, you really need to go and try that Apple TV 4K. And these are the apps you need to, go with. And once I got the education on that, I'm like, oh, snap. This is nice. Using the Infuse app and things like that. I'm like, man, this is nice. I'm like, okay. And the rest is history. And that's when I found out, hey, man, you can cut the cord with an Apple TV 4K. And remember, the whole thing is what Apple may take that app away and then you're left with nothing. Well, shoot, it's been a little over a year. Nothing has happened as of yet. So until they do it, I will continue to promote Apple TV as a higher end device, such as the NVIDIA Shield and the Zadu. All right. All the Zadu devices are higher end devices. So, yeah, we just come together on that. That's all good. We come together and we learn from each other. That's what leaders do. That's what leaders do. You definitely can't beat that $20. Hey, I'm with you on that. If they ask for it, I give it to them. Yeah, I give if they really want to, man, Dale, I want a fire stick. Only ones. This is my restrictions on it. I don't give them everything because these cats will come with man. And sure enough, to tell you this, these cats will try to come with this fire stick. Am I right or wrong? Sure enough. And for my veterans, y'all know what type of fire stick this is. This is the very first fire stick ever created. This is the first gen. This is the first gen fire stick. I would never, ever, ever get rid of this. Never, ever, ever get rid of this. This is going to be in my museum of streaming devices. This right here. I would never get rid of this. Man, look at this. Y'all remember this? Do y'all remember that? Legendary right there. Legendary. Don't make it like that no more. Check it out. Everything, man, tell me that ain't a blessing. Tell me that. How many people can say, hey, man, I got that very first gen fire stick that used to take 2.5, 3 hours to set up. But once you got it going, it was on and popping, boy. But yup. Thank you, Fred, for the donation. Let me see. I think you're right. She said, yeah, sure. You're right. People do not care. The average person doesn't care. They just want to see a nice picture. They don't care. Listen, when I got the Insignia Fire TV, I'm like, man, what the heck? The blue was like gray and the red was like burgundy. And I'm like, man, these colors. The white was like grayish. I'm like, nah, man. I went and got the Toshiba. The Toshiba was a upgrade to the Insignia Fire TV. So I went and got the Toshiba Fire TV. And the colors were way better, right? Way better. But now let me tell you a story. Sure enough, had his big TV. I think his big TV went out. He had to send it to the shop or something. Can't remember what happened. But on the side, he had the Toshiba Fire TV. I think the 50 or the 55 inch. I think he had like a 65, 75 inch that messed up. So before the next TV come in or the repair had to happen, he had to send this. And he came out. He said, Dale, this TV ain't shit. He said, man, the colors is all messed up. I say, LJ, you got a $5,000 TV, a $4,000 television, and you talking about this television that only cost him $400. And you know what? LJ say, damn, you right. But because his expectations was always here. And when you dealing with this, that's like a person who watched 65 inches or bigger, right? And that TV act up, and the only TV you have is a 40-inch television. It is not going to be the same experience. So Shonuff had it because the expectation was here, because he was used to having the best. And so at this moment where he had to adjust, he still got this television, but the colors are not popping like his main television. And so that's what I will always bring that story up. I'm like, LJ, your TV like $4,000. That TV like $400. And he stopped and he say, damn, you right, man. Damn. But it just goes to show you, like, as I move from the Insignia to the Toshiba, right? I moved from the Toshiba to the LG. And now I'm at the LG. As a matter of fact, this is a Hisense too. But this is this 65-inch right here is not one of their higher end devices. I think I only paid like $450 for this one, maybe $500. But now I have but you see how gradually it's getting better and better. Now I have a nicer Hisense where the colors are popping and look way better than this Hisense. It looked way better than that Amazon Fire TV, and it definitely looked better than my 70-inch LG that I have in my room. So as we grow and I'm seeing the better experience, yeah, if something was to happen to the television, I have to take this Hisense up there. It's not going to be the same experience because I'm going to see it just like Show Enough saw it, and a lot of y'all have experienced. But each time I'm growing and I'm seeing a better experience. Not everybody be in the living room. When I tell you everybody be in the living room, everybody be in the living room. And then Chris hooked up that thing on PS5, and they be up there playing Madden and Batman and all of that. And the graphics are so beautiful compared to all the other televisions. Now they think they run in my living room. So when I come in, I'll be having to kick them out. Like, hey man, get up out of here. And you'll see everybody will go to their other game. But if I'm not home, they all up in there playing each other on that 75-inch because the colors for that Hisense U8H is just so much superior to all of my other televisions. What up, Tim? Yeah, send me an email. And it probably gonna have to be super early because I'm changing internet companies tomorrow. So unless we can get on tonight, Tim, send me an email. Send me an email. We probably could do something tonight because tomorrow the technician coming, I think around 9:30ish. So I might be without internet for about an hour or so. So send me an email. I'll answer it tonight. What's up, Dub Brad? What's up, LB? Uno Nice say, I don't know too many folks who will spend that money for the Shield. I don't know why. Yeah, the average person is not. That's what I was saying. I remember a few years ago, being a creator, matter of fact, a couple of them, they were saying either get the Shield or don't get nothing. And I just found that untrue. And to this day, I will say the same thing. I just found it untrue. And I thought it was like, to me, I just didn't think it was fair for the average person, because the average person don't really care. Yep. So, yep, Apple and Shield. Yep. That's what they're using, Apple and the Shield. And Zadu is starting to sneak up a little bit, not too much, because you got the Shield up here. I think the Apple TV, because it's an Apple, right? So far, I think the Shield has maxed out. I don't think the Shield is selling like it used to or anything. I think the NVIDIA Shield has reached its peak and came down. But I do believe because of Apple, people buy them Apple TVs. And Zadu is starting to creep up a little bit. Probably not as fast because they don't have a big brand behind them. But let's just say if Apple was to pick up the Zadu, or maybe Walmart was to pick up the Zadu and give it more exposure. Maybe Best Buy was to pick up the Zadu. Some major corporate, Amazon, something major in streaming, LG, any of them major, or even Hisense, the Hisense Zadu box or something like that. some major name back in that Zadu would definitely, yeah, it would carry you to a whole nother level. Yes. You say cheaper options. I don't know. The Shield is definitely not the same as a Fire Stick. Definitely not. Hey, I'll be. Hey, listen, hey, Miss Octavia. As you know, well, I knocked over my pad, but all my papers is right there. Crazy. Gun say, yo. Let me see right here. Gun say, yo. Question with the Apple TV: can you record using the IPTV players app like Android? I have not found a way you can record on the Apple TV. But if you got a standalone HDMI recorder, you can do it that way, Guns. I have done it. Sobro know about it. There are others who know about, the standalone. Cloner, we talked about it. I think I put all of my devices back over here. Cloner Alliance. So technically, you can't. None of them apps will do the recording on the Apple TV. But if you get you a standalone HDMI that cracks that HDCP, you can copy absolutely. You can put a schedule and everything, and as long as you have it on that channel, you're good to go. So yes, absolutely. First, I agree that Apple device is probably superior. However, you can't get around the fact that Apple controls their hardware and software and can pull the rug out at any time, which has happened. See, and that's true. I heard of it happen. I just don't know when, right? We just don't know when it'll happen. But we done had apps taken away before, even on the Android side, we done had apps go down and disappear, and what you got to do, you just got to move on and find the next app, and hopefully it cater to our needs. Yeah, we definitely need some old heads. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just G say, yeah, I got one of those legendary sticks too. I'm keeping mine forever as well. I'm definitely keeping this bad boy right here. I would never, ever, ever get his way. I think this is going to be worth something. I think this is going to be worth something in like 20 years. When we go back to look on streaming devices, I think we'll be able to say, man, I'm going to eat, because when did this come out? I can't even remember when this came out. Let me look. Let me see if I see a date on this bad boy. This sucker has been out for 10 years. Because remember, they dropped the box at first and then the stick. And I still got my box. I still have my original box for Amazon. The box. They had a box. Before sticks, they had a box. So I still have that. I have my Nexus that actually ran Android TV, the very first Android TV OS. But yes, this one came out in 2014. This device is 10 years old. 10 years old. 10 years old. So just thinking another 10 years, what's going to happen? It's crazy. Yeah, me either. I agree with you on that. I do not do them old boxes. I do not. Let me see something. I did say I was going to talk about this one. This is another one that I got right here. This is also on Amazon. I tried this one out. Let me go here. Hold up. And So I did get this one. Now this one also runs. This is the Verizon right here. All right, this is the Verizon box right here. I'm sending this one back as well. This is the older. This is not the newer one that I have. This was the older one that I actually received, and it's solid. It's solid, but I just think it's too slow for me. All right, and again, got the little Verizon check. Got that. One thing I did notice though, I think these devices are. I just want to, and I'm gonna show you something. Um, Let me move my cursor. I'm gonna show you something, right? I think these are mag devices. Some of y'all may know what mags are. Mag devices were some of the first devices, streaming devices that allowed you. It catered to IPTV. All right. I'm gonna show you why I think this. Look at this remote, right? Very, very similar remote. I have a device. I do have a mag box with that same type of remote. Think about this one. It don't have a USB. It's on both sides. That's it. All right. You can go Wi-Fi. You can go wireless. It also runs Android TV. But I do have another device that's very, very similar. Hold up. Here it is right here. All right. A Mag, right? A Mag 425A. It runs Android TV as well. Now, I bought this device. I don't have this for about a couple years now. I was going to use it, sell them, but the price was just not right. But very, very, again, very similar. So, again, this device runs Android TV. Both of them run Android TV, right? Both of them run Android TV. Both of them very similar. I don't want to mix them up. Oh, I can't mix them up. All right. Let me sit that there. Very similar remotes. Very, very similar. All right. Very, very similar. But this is an older Verizon. This right here is very, very older. This is an older box. It works. It's just not, I think with me, and this is my own opinion, with me, the only reason I got it because it was on Amazon. All right. This is Amazon right here. And the price is, as you can see it right here. Somebody took a picture of it on the table. All right. And you see it's 40 bucks. It is definitely 40 bucks. The thing is, I reached out to them. Still no response. Anything. It just runs it runs a bit slow for me in today's time. I think a couple years ago, I probably would have went with this device. But to me, in my opinion, I just think it ran a little slow. Now, does it work? Absolutely, it works. It does work. But like I said, I reached out to them because they only give you one image. When you go to search this device, and I went and did some research, none of them would give you like the specs. Or they wouldn't give you if it had a USB in the back. It really didn't give you any of that information until I got it here. And again, I think you can get to people. I think you can get your hustle on with it. It's just that me, I can't, you know, I can't do it. And the only reason is because I saw this on Amazon, and uh, and I wanted to see how it is, you know. But it does work. It definitely works. It does work. It does get the job done. But I couldn't do anything with it. Uh, I put all the apps on here and everything. But in this case, though, it started running. And look, I think it could be that I might have a bad model. All right, it could be that I got a bad model because it started bringing this green line across the screen and stuff like that. That could be it too. Uh, but to use this as a streaming device, I think it's pretty solid. I just believe I got a bad one. All right. I think I got a bad one right here. Really, when I factory reset it, and to get my content, and I was like, man, why is it running so sluggish? It seems like when you hit the button, it had a what you call it, what do we call it in gaming? A delay? What we call a lag? It had a lag in it, a bad lag in it. I think these are pretty good. If you get you a good one, I think these will work. You can get your hustle on. Also, it's backed by Verizon, but they do not really. You can't go into Verizon and buy these models anymore. That doesn't mean that it doesn't work. I just know me personally, I can't use it. To the average person, if I was to give this to somebody, they wouldn't care. As long as they can watch the content, they are all right. They are okay. But I definitely wanted to try it and see how it worked. And yeah, that's the only reason it popped up. I think I went on Amazon and put in like new Android TV boxes, right? I put in Android TV boxes, and then I went into the drop down and put on new arrival. And they had these all new arrivals, and then I saw the Verizon box. I was like, hold up. That's interesting right there. That one right there. I'm gonna have to check that one out. And so I checked it out. But again, I think I got a bad one. But because it doesn't, you know, it it doesn't have a micro USB, to power it so we can use an OTG, right? It doesn't have that type of cord or anything. It has the regular, 5-volt cord. So I couldn't, even with the memory, as you see right there, this is the cord. This is the power cord that goes with it. Even if if it had a cord for like similar to the Fire Stick or the On Box, I can use it, but can't use it. And again, I think I got a bad one because this little green line goes across it, and I can't do anything with it. But can you get your hustle on if you get these? Absolutely. You just got to make sure the one that you get is better than the one that I got. And you can go from there. There are plenty of ways you can get your hustle on and be good to go with it. There are plenty of ways you can do it. But this one, the Dell law is in full effect. Probably either, if not tomorrow, it'll be early next week. It'll be early next week. I promise you that. I promise you that. So it'll be early next week. I hate putting these things back because they never fit like when you first got them. They never fit the same. So, oh, you say eBay has them? Yeah. What up, though, Huff? They have them for what, 20 to 25? Yeah. And I just got this. I was like, oh man, shoot, this is interesting. And look, I ain't even pay attention to that. Usually, when they have them little dots right there, when they had them little stickers, you know that they probably been used and stuff like that. But I think it could have been something nice. Definitely a couple years ago, it would have been very, very nice. But I definitely don't like that it don't have a USB on there like its predecessor that I have over here, the other Verizon I have. But this one was one of them ones as well. The mag, I think the mag would. This one right here, and this one works. This one works, but it's so pricey though. I can't. I think I paid almost $100 for this. So on this device right here, you know. So you got some good devices out there, but can you make the money that you want to make? You know. And I think for what I paid for this, I know I can get a better device to this one. But the one thing about this device, this Mag device, it gives you a couple of them USB slots, right? So you can go in there and expand. And again, it runs Android TV OS. Yeah, Huff say they overstock over there on eBay. I ain't even checked eBay. I ain't checked. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. But it's Father's Day. But again, this is I don't know why my cousin he should. My cousin should already have all that information. Where is he at? Oh shoot, my brother called and everything. Dang, my brother and dang, I don't had a few people call me. I ain't even know it. Uh, what's up, Odell? What's good? What's good, Addy? What up, though? But yeah, it just one thing about it. The whole point today's live. This is the trickery right here. Because we know Verizon is backed by Android TV. We know, like, that's just what they use. But be careful with devices like this. Look at it. They're using the My TV2, which is on formula devices. Where's my formula device? Because I need to show y'all. Hold up. I ain't even see it. Sorry about that. Here it is right here. So you got to be careful with these generic. Get your temple over here. You have to be careful with it. So you look at this device right here, right? And for people who are familiar with formula, they use this My TV online. This is just, I think it says My something. It says My TV internal 3 or something like that. Can't even read this. It said My TV Internet 3 for that logo right there. Now, if you get a formula device, you get that same logo, right? But it says My TV Online. Online 2, Online 3. This one says My TV Internet 3. So you can already tell that you're getting, they're basically taking the app similar, but this app is terrible. Terrible. So just be careful when when you get this right here. And yes, I do have, like I said, I'm one of them guys that have every single streaming box. That's just how it is with me. So basically, these two devices right here that are running the official Android TV OS does the same thing. It's just that this one right here has an extra little app that you can use for your IPTV. It's similar to that. And this one, yeah, you can use this, but it is very, very crappy. Very crappy. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So be careful with those right there. Be very, very careful. What up, though, G? Torres, what up, though? What up, though? Red? What's good? What is good? You say facts. Yeah, you have them all. Yeah, I got them all, man. I got so many devices. It is crazy. Too many devices, to tell you the truth. Too many. My experience with these devices are, let me wipe the dust off of this. Look, not that. Now y'all saw this one, right? You saw this one, 2014. The Nexus. Who you think they all copied off of with that remote control? Who you think? The very first Android TV OS right here. The very first right here. The Nexus. Only the real know about this. Only the real. When did this one come out? Let me see. I've been doing this a long time, guys. Let me see if I can find a date. I don't see no date on this one. I know I got this when it first came out. I got this from what? Either Circuit City or Best Buy. One of them. I'm just trying to see if I see a date. I don't see no date. I don't see anything. So let me see. Hey, these little small prints be getting me, man. Look at that remote control. All of them copied off of Nexus. Don't get me to give y'all a history, because I will go and get a device that will, man, I got another device that, remember, this was the big old hockey puck. This is a streaming box. This is it right here. This is it. This bad boy, I used to have this bad boy up on the television. And guess who was behind it? Asus or Asus. However you want to say it. Everybody say it a different way. I hear some people calling it Asus, which I call it Asus. And then I heard some people overseas, Asus. Huh? What you say? Oh, that you was talking to me, Pooh. But I don't, man, I wish I known when this come out. Yep. So it's history behind this stuff, man. I will go over there and dig in the crate and show y'all something, man. Y'all be like, man, this thing on Dell. This damn Dell, man. He doing too much. He got too much. I'm never going to get rid of this box right here, because this was the first device to run Android TV OS. Everybody be thinking it was the Shield. Oh, the Shield. Nope. It was this device right here. Now, the Shield saved Android TV OS. The Shield saved Android TV OS. There was a device. I want to see. Let's do the history lesson, LB. What device we had, which I got quite a few of them. I think I got like 3 of them that you can actually, you can cut the cord streaming and you can game. Actually, the NVIDIA Shield copied off of them as well, just like Amazon copied. Amazon copied this. A lot of them copy this model right here. A lot of them. But name the device where you can actually game and stream as well. You can game. Now you can PC game, but yeah, you can retro game all day. It's crazy. They talking about my glasses. Hey man, when you get older, them little fine prints, who gonna try to read that? I'm not about to strain my eyes to read that. I can see this all day. But that little old print, man, you be like, what? You know, I'm not even about to do that. Forget that. Everybody know? I'll tell you. I'll go over there and pull it out right now. Make this whole room go dark. I'm just playing, man. I don't know why my cousin be. I seen this cat. Some of y'all remember this device right here? I'll go and pull it out right now. Some of y'all remember this. And then I'm going to get ready to get up. What is it, almost 9 o'clock? I like going to get me. How many of y'all remember this? How many of y'all remember that right there? This was a bad boy, man. This was a bad boy. Bluetooth controller. You get this right here. This bad boy. Let me see if it got a back where you can see the back. I have to open up the crate. This is where it came. You can get this bad boy from Target. Target was selling these boys. And this was the back of it right here. So you can hardwire, go Wi-Fi, HDMI, and it still worked. Now you can't do that with it, but game. You can game on it, but mine still work. Still plug in and everything. This bad boy, mine's probably got a couple scratches on it as well. Man, this is, listen, before the NVIDIA Shield, this was that deal right here. Talk about retro gaming. Man, you be on there playing all them retro games. So people be thinking the NVIDIA Shield was first at everything. Nah, they just took concepts just like everybody else. Oh, for real, I want something that you can game on. And you know what? Instead of retro gaming, we're going to make it where you can PC game as well. You can do your research on this device right here. You could definitely do that. This was a bad boy. At the time, though, and you sit this bad boy right next to your TV. People be thinking the NVIDIA Shield was the first streaming device that you can game. Nah, dog. You had this device that you can go right up in Target. And there go the package right there. You can go right up in Target. And you can get a flash drive, an external drive, whatever you want to call, and hook that bad boy up. Because guess what? It had a USB right here. Had a USB right here. And you put your hard drive on there. It was real good for Cody though. Honestly, to be honest. And I still got mine. I think I got about 3 of these joints. And I had every one of my televisions connected. Yup, this is it right here. So people might know. They be thinking, oh, the NVIDIA Shield. Nah, dog. This right here was catered. Now the Nexus can do the same thing if you get the emulators and stuff like that. But this one was catered for gaming, just like the NVIDIA Shield. And you can side load applications and stuff like that. But it was really made when Kodi was actually, that go-to source to watch movies and TV shows. But you can side load the app, over there. And, not every app worked on it, but I think it was a few like what was it? Showtime TV or something like that. Showcase TV, whatever it was. But those were it. But this device right here was definitely, and it was Android. It was Android. I would never get rid of this either. So a lot of, like I said, a lot of cats talk, but I actually walk. I've been with the struggle of these devices, like man. But man, I remember I used to come home after work. Man, I'll be playing all them retro games, Burger Time, Super Mario Brothers, Space Invaders, Miss Pac-Man, all of that stuff on here. That's what I did on this device right here. No lag, no nothing. And if I'm not mistaken, this device right here, if I'm not mistaken, this was the first device, right? This was the first device that had the first streaming device with a Bluetooth controller. Sounds very, very similar, huh? Sounds very, very similar, huh? Sounds real similar, huh? Sounds real, real similar, right? And a lot of people think, oh, NVIDIA Shield, isn't that? Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, NVIDIA Shield is very, very nice. But you got to look at the ones that came before it. And the Shield actually followed them and just made it, a big name back in the Shield, NVIDIA. I guarantee if Ouya had a mainstream, backing such as NVIDIA or, Microsoft, stuff like this, I guarantee Ouya would still be out there. I guaranteed it. But just a little history lesson, though. Just a little history lesson. So don't y'all be thinking, oh, the NVIDIA Shield. Nah, it was a few devices that catered. And with the NVIDIA Shield, somebody said, look, I could take what Ouya did, what Nexus did, right? What Nexus did, I can use that. How about we upgrade the operating system from this and we added, make a more powerful device, and let's see where it do. And it was very, very successful. Yep. So you see it integrated two devices. So, and then when you start getting into, the all of these devices that use these similar remotes, right? Now they made their more rectangle. The Nexus was round, but the Nexus was out before any of it. And with Ouya, all you have to do, right? You can connect. If you had a Bluetooth device, you can connect it, or you can just connect the keyboard. You can connect the keyboard up to this bad boy and get to typing in. That's how you put your Kodi bills on there. So man, I would have a Logitech keyboard, that K400. Man, I'd be on that bad boy whipping it. I'm trying to think, when did Ouya come out though? Let me see when Ouya came out. When did Ouya first come out? What year? And look, they selling Ouya for $53 on I wouldn't get it. I think that's a little bit expensive because you really can't do anything with it. But let me see when that came out. Let me see, when did that come out? This came out a year before the Amazon Fire TV stick came out. So this came out in June 25th, 2013. You see the lifespan was only 2 years. It was introduced, I think I got mine for about like $89. And they discontinued it July 27th. They sold 200,000. They sold 200,000 units. And then look, it was running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. Look at this, system on a chip. It said, what's this, NVIDIA Tegra 3. I don't know about all of that. I don't know. 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage. And then they moved it up to 16 gigs. So yeah. But look, yeah, NVIDIA was behind this too. Look, NVIDIA was behind this bad boy. The graphics was, yeah, NVIDIA GeForce. Wow. Wow. Look, and look, we talking about, and you see what NVIDIA did, right? Did we not? NVIDIA was, look, NVIDIA was involved in this. Let me drop this link so y'all can check this out. NVIDIA said, we saw this before, right? We see this all the time, right? Then we see this with Apple and Samsung. Samsung said, man, we doing that chip. Shoot, we can do our own chip. Forget y'all. Forget you, Apple. We about to do our own phone. But check it out, though. NVIDIA, they actually had the chip in there. The graphic, right? So, yeah. So, NVIDIA was around when this bad boy was released. And I'm over here saying, and who copied? I'm like, who copied off of who? And NVIDIA was, look, NVIDIA was involved from day one on this bad boy. From day one on this bad boy. Dang, I did not know that. I did not know that. That is crazy. NVIDIA say, oh, well, we know what y'all did with that. Oh, okay, we're going to add Android TV from Nexus. All right, let me see when the Nexus came out. Nexus Media, I'm going to just say Media Player. I think that's what they called it, right? Nexus Player. That's what it's called. Let's see if they bring up anything with the Nexus Player. Man, we learned something today. Here it is, the Nexus Player. Oh, so look, all of this came out roughly around the same time. This came out in 2014 as well at $100. This one ran Android 5.5 Lollipop. 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage. Look, the successor to the Nexus is the Chromecast with Google TV. You see how long that took, right? And it was backed by Asus, right? Let me see. This is crazy when you come up on here. And look, they used this bad boy all the way. They said currently you can update it to Android 8. I don't know about all of that, but yeah, this is crazy. What up, though, Chariot? What's good, Mike? What is good? But guys, check it out. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. But we learned something today. So we actually saw Let me see. I'm gonna just do the Amazon first gen Fire Stick. Let me just see something. Let me just see something right quick. This is not it. Let me see when they first came out. Look, they first came out in what I say, 2014. So all of them came out 2013, 2014. Yup, that's when it started. So they roughly came out at the same time. Manufacturer, Foxconn. Foxconn. This is who does the Fire Stick, Foxconn. They've been around 49 years. Revenue of 175 billion. So boy, they definitely worth something, aren't they? But this who does your Fire Sticks right here, Foxconn. But all right, guys. Hey, look, if you need to hit me up, definitely hit me up. Tim, hit me up. Send me an email. We could probably do something tonight as well. And then everybody, if I don't talk to y'all, all you guys, all you males, happy Father's Day to my lovely ladies out there who has husbands, uncles, baby daddies, brothers, cousins. Let them know Superdell said happy Father's Day to them as well. Sons included. Be safe out there, guys. Enjoy your day this Sunday. And again, also shoot, this Sunday is my brother's birthday too. So I'm gonna have to shout out my brother. Happy birthday to him. Spade, y'all be seeing him on the chat every now and then. Salute, Spade. Happy birthday. But everybody have some fun. Enjoy. The weather is getting warm, so people are coming out. Just make sure you look twice and before you actually, as you out there moving around. Love y'all. Y'all be safe. What up, though, Bo? And I will see y'all on the next one, guys. Salute. Glad y'all learned something today. When we dig in here, we actually learned something. So, damn, NVIDIA, boy, NVIDIA was something else. NVIDIA was something else. I did not know that they was behind Ouya. And they said Ouya failed. Shoot, we about to come out with our own then. They went out of business. So we gon' and look, they went out. Listen, guys, they went out in 2015. And the NVIDIA Shield came out when? 2015. Oh boy, it's crazy. It's crazy when you start seeing stuff like this. Guys, be safe out there. I'll talk to you later. Salute, guys. I'm out. Dale, y'all be safe. Happy Father's Day.